Mark it well, write down colotopy, skeletotopy, and syntopy. Moreover, a relation to peritoneal cavity and to peritoneum. Is covered by peritoneum extraperitoneal, but kidney is situated at the retroperitoneal space. Mark it well. And also take into consideration the fact that topography of left kidney and right kidney are not the same. Not the same. Next one. Not the same. Next. You must know so-called fixation apparatus of kidney. Namely, it comprises 4 movements. Precisely, intra-abdominal pressure, second, renal bed, third, renal stalk, crus renalis, and tunics of kidney, renal sheaths. Now, in details. What is renal bed? It comprises 4 muscles. 2 with diaphragma, musculus transversus abdominis, musculus psoas major, and musculus quadratus lumborum. These muscles make together renal bed. Next, renal stalk. It is nothing, of course. Yes, we are meat, but later. It comprises renal stalk, arteria renalis, vena renalis, and ureter. These 3 movements. Next, tunics, sheaths of kidney. Fascia renalis, capsula fibrosa, capsula adiposa. All together, it makes fixation apparatus of kidney. One can see, my dear, look, cortex renalis and medulla renalis, internal aspect. Taking into consideration the fact that kidney is a parenchymal organ, it has hilus renalis, this one. Now, regard to anatomical position. Mark it well that anterior aspect of kidney is convexed. Meanwhile, posterior aspect, which is located, which is embedded into the renal bed, is slightly flat. Posterior, anterior. Posterior, anterior. Hilum renalis. We do not need more. Body. The internal structure of kidney. I advise you to study it by using of vessels. Look, arteria renalis within the frame of hilum renalis is divided into 2 branches, anterior branches and posterior branches. Anterior branches will, actually a ramification of anterior branch will give rise to these anterior segments. Segmentum superior, segmentum inferior, segmentum anterius superior, anterius inferior. Meanwhile, posterior branch of arteria renalis will give rise to the posterior segment. So, within the frame of hilum renalis, arteria renalis gives first arteria segmentalis, after that arteria segmentalis, divide and give arteria interlobaris. They run between lobus renalis. This one, lobus renalis. It comprises piramis renalis and certain part of cortex renalis. Next. Now zoom, please. Arteria interlobaris between cortex and medulla renalis bends and receives the name. Please stop them. We will see here. Put it here. And receives the name arteria arcuata due to its bending. Arteria arcuata. And this arteria arcuata gives arteriae interlobularis into the cortex and medulla renalis. And arteria interlobularis actually gives rise to vas afferens, which is encircled by capsula, glomeruli, ramification of vas afferens give rise to the glomerulus, and actually that's that. And forming of vena renalis is reversible. So arteria interlobularis, vena interlobularis, vena arcuata, vena interlobaris, vena segmentalis, etc. Now, my dear, mark it well. You will shoot this picture. You must know structure of nephron. What is nephron? It is structural and functional unit of kidney. And you must know its structure. This is the best picture you must shoot. And you must know each formation which has been done here, which has been given here, in Latin language. Mark it well. Mark it well. In Latin language. Actually, this is the best picture to understand. As you understood, kidney is subdivided into two parts. Cortex renalis and medulla renalis. What does it mean morphologically? Look, if we draw hypothetic line between contorted, convoluted part of nephron and straight part, look, convoluted part will form cortex renalis. Accumulation of this convoluted part and tubulus collicans will form in the end cortex renalis. Meanwhile, all stretched part will form medulla renalis. Cortex renalis has pars radiata and pars convoluta. What does it mean pars convoluta? It is convoluted part. What does it mean pars radiata? It is the beginning part of those nephrons which are located in the periphery, actually, to reach the medulla. For these aspects of organs reach the medulla, they must pass some path. For this reason, one can see here pars radiata. This is the beginning part of straightening part. Did you follow that? Okay, great, my dear. So, and study also the final part of structure of medulla renalis. All these tubules terminates in the area cribrosa. They form papilla renalis. Actually, this part is nothing else but first capacity, first an accumulation of urine. Next. Moreover, you must know, look, each lobus renalis is separated by columna renalis. Columna renalis contains arteria interlobaris, vena interlobaris, lymphatic vessels, connective tissue. This one, columna renalis. Next, my dear, you must know what does it mean fornical apparatus of kidney. This word has no relation with fornication. Fornical means arch. Fornix. Yes, I must vocalize it for you, not for our students. This word is wild for our student, but for you it's necessary to spell. It's necessary to explain. Yeah. The fornical apparatus of kidney comprises, my dear, 4 muscles. Fornical 4. Да, muscles. Musculus sphincter fornicis, musculus levator fornicis, musculus spiralis calicis, and musculus longitudinalis calicis. Calix means cup, this calix renalis. It is not calcium, it is not os calcaneus, it is calix, it is cup. Next, my dear. Da. An accumulation of calix renalis form finally pelvis renalis, this one. Pelvis renalis. Actually, guys, that's that. Da. Now, please take this book and shoot this picture precisely, guys. This picture and this with it is Russian terminology. Nothing wrong. Da. Translator, Google, our